ceremony. I asked Denise to send me some biographical information just to refresh my memory. It was so good, I think I'll just read it. It captures she's laughing already. It captures the essence of this wonderful woman. Okay. I was born past the due date in September 1944 to Monique and Jean-Paul Hébert. I was born late. Now, the T in Teresa stands for tired, tardy, and trouble, to which I sadly live up to. Now, Mom stayed home with me while Dad was a sergeant in the Army. Following Dad's career in the Army, following his career in the Army, he sailed the Great Lakes as an engineer, ending his career as chief engineer with the Canadian Coast Guard on the ship, the Spoon. I was never interested in following Dad's footsteps, as I preferred terra firma. Mom knew that I wanted to be a nurse at 3 years of age, and she requested if the Sisters of St. Joseph could sew a nurse's uniform for me. They did, and I still have the photo depicting me proudly holding my little cardboard nurse kit. I graduated from St. Joseph School in May 1964. I was forced to retire from nursing as a registered nurse at the beginning of COVID at the age of 76, because due to her own being at high risk herself. This was the saddest day for me. My patients did more for me than I could ever do for them. They were the best. Such amazing memories. My hubby, Louis, and I married on May 1st, 1965. We have 5 children. Lise, married to Fuseni from Togo, residing in Orleans. Luc, married to Doug in Vancouver. Guy is in Hamilton. Pascal, our adopted daughter, is in Toronto, and Laurent is in Etobicoke. Now, when Luc and Guy came out in October and November 1994, we promptly decided to educate ourselves, given the mentality of that time, of that period. While residing in St. Andrews West, in Eastern Ontario, we attended our first PFLAG meeting in Ottawa and knew that this would be the journey that we would take. Without any previous training, we pulled up our bootstraps and set off on our amazing journey and have never looked back. No regrets ever. My goal in the past years has been to find someone to take the reins of PFLAG and bring new life and stability for our children. Nurturing, protection, and love of all of our children is a parent's primary vocation in life. We would like to ask you to come forward, Denise, but you go bring your chair, and or if you like. You're not as mobile as I'd like to be. No, Missy. Okay, thank you. Oh no, did you? I don't know what this is. You brought that? Oh, okay, thank you. We'll look at that in a moment for a reason. Okay. You just said it's not pornographic. Okay, I trust you. I trust you. Oh, is this a hot mic? Hey, David Lewis. Hey, get a hot mic here. Okay. Do you want to have a seat or stand?
I'm stand.
Okay.
I want to grow.
You want to grow.
Right.
You want to grow. Okay. Ma, okay. Ma chère Denise Latulippe, from the moment we first met you a few years ago, we were amazed by your family's story and were inspired by all the leadership and compassion you have shown supporting your children and marginalized communities. One reason we are here today, Denise, is to thank you and honor you for everything you have accomplished and are continuing to accomplish. You are making our society a better society where everyone is accepted for who they are. Now, there's a section of our society who, because others are gaining equality and freedoms and safety, they see that as an attack on their freedoms and safety. Well, we are honoring you, Denise, because you are showing that the way forward is through understanding, inclusivity, and compassion. Now, there are still many challenges we face here in Canada and globally. Many marginalized people are at risk because of a small but vocal, hateful group of people. But you, Denise Latulippe, are the opposite to all of that. You are an inspiring symbol of compassion and love.
Denise, vous êtes une défenseuse infatigable qui a contribué à faire progresser les droits humains des personnes 2SLGBTQ+, au Canada et dans le monde. Nous avons réalisé de nombreux progrès, mais des signes indiquent que certaines choses sont en train de régresser. Et c'est pourquoi il est si important d'être vigilant et de protéger les droits que nous avons acquis. Nous devons inciter les jeunes à suivre votre exemple et à porter le flambeau. C'est pour cette raison que nous sommes heureux d'annoncer aujourd'hui la création du prix Leadership nommé en votre honneur, le prix Denise Latulippe Award. It will be given annually to a deserving person in Prescott Russell, someone like yourself, who will continue to fight fiercely to protect the rights of our loved ones and people we will never even meet. So please accept this commemorative glass statue which reads, in recognition of Denise Marie Teresa Latulippe's extraordinary leadership and compassion in advancing 2S LGBTQ+ rights and inclusion, we have established le prix Denise Latulippe Award avec l'amour de vos amis de Prescott Russell, 8 juin 2024. With love from your friends in Prescott Russell, June 8, 2024. We will also be sending you a $1,000 monetary prize.
I would prefer, I don't want to drop it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God love you. Thank you. When Genevieve called me a few weeks ago, there's been so much that's gone on in our lives lately, I was in tears. I absolutely did not know what to say, and usually that's not a problem for me. Ask Mark. Anyway, it was, I'm humbled, I'm touched. You've touched me to the bottom of my heart. When we, as parents, decided to follow the journey of PFLAG, it's never for beautiful awards like this. It's only because, like you, Monsieur Drouin, your son, you want to make him feel comfortable to love who he loves, should whatever. And it was the same thing for us, and they should be allowed to love who they feel comfortable loving, and they should not be traumatized in any way. Nobody deserves to be hated or violated in any way like it's happening to so many people all around. A couple of years ago when I was here to speak, I spoke about Omar, a young man in Morocco with whom I was working over the internet, just speaking with him, encouraging him to go through Rainbow Railroad to get him out of that homophobic country. Happily, he is out of the country now. He's in Brazil someplace. I've lost contact with him. Hopefully he's safe. However, he must be meeting more challenges there. But the horrible things they endure in those countries is unreal. There's another young man in Uganda, Tusime. It's the same thing for him. He's 43, older than Omar, and he's having a horrible life. You know the story of Uganda. You are killed for being who you are there. So it's very important to keep up our fight to help. I hate to call it a fight, but basically sometimes you'd like to beat up some of those idiots who speak, especially some of those down south. However, it is a fight. We have to stand strong. In Saint Isidore, we say, lâche pas la patate. So you don't give up. You keep on trucking one day at a time. You just never stop. Keep on keeping on. So I thank you so very much for this award. And my hubby would have loved to be here, but it wasn't possible today. However, I have this little plaque that I got at the Civic Hospital, which says a lot to me, and hopefully will say a lot to you as well. When life gives you rainy days, wear cute boots and jump in the puddles. So there you go. So that's it. And don't stop. Don't ever stop. And I am putting another plug for PFLAG. We do need people to help us. We can't do this alone. We have to work together, help each other. God love you. Thank you so very much.
Okay. I'd like to see your other sign later.
The pornographic?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'll do that just for you, Richard.